Welcome to Coach's Corner, everybody. I'm your host, Coach Tripp, on this Wednesday weekday edition, Coach's Corner. We got a special episode today called The Bear Facts, talking about unsung players, how coaches can use unsung players to become unsung heroes. Hope you enjoy. Keith Jackson, the greatest of all college football announcers, called it the greatest game I ever saw in person. In a December 2002 poll by ESPN.com, the 1979 Sugar Bowl was voted the greatest college bowl game ever between Penn State and Alabama. Alabama's Marty Lyons and Penn State's Bruce Clark would later say that no hit they ever took in the NFL was as hard as the licks they took in that game. It was Joe Paterno's best defensive team, and it instantly won Alabama's respect. Quote, "We were throwing the kitchen sink at them," said offensive tackle Buddy Adelette. "We kept moving the ball in their territory, and every time we did, I thought, this is it. We're going to bust this open. But each time they sucked it up and stopped us," unquote. Alabama's defense did an even more thorough job on the Penn State offense. Neither running back Matt Suhey or Mike Gooman could reach a line of scrimmage without an arm, a shoulder, helmet hitting them. And every time Chuck Fusina dropped back to throw, he was pressured. The Tide led at halftime 7-0. Alabama had been the better team in the first half. Against the number one ranked defense in the nation, Bama had rolled up 214 yards total and 129 on the ground, while holding Penn State to minus 7 yards rushing and 21 overall yards. In the third quarter, suddenly the game was tied 7-7 and the momentum had shifted. Over the years, the Crimson Tide was saved again and again by relative unknowns. Unheralded, unsung players who stepped up in key moments to make big plays. Now it's happening again. Major Ogilvy had been Coach Bryant's primary punt returner. But now, on a hunch, Bryant decided to use Lou Eichner, a senior who had seen limited time during the season. Taking the Penn State punt at the 23-yard line, Eichner saw a mass of red shirts led by big Byron Braggs down the left sideline. He followed it and cut back to the middle, raced all the way to the Penn State 11-yard line before being dragged down. The 62-yard punt return shocked Penn State. Ogilvy, without breaking stride, snatched the pitch out of the air, skirted the sideline, and went to the end zone untouched. With only seconds left in the third quarter, Bama was up 14-7. Alabama quarterback Jeff Rutledge suddenly was hit while attempting to pitch the ball, and white uniforms recovered it at the Alabama 19-yard line. Seemingly out of nowhere, cornerback Don McNeil collided with Penn State running back Fitzke just outside the 1-yard line, knocking him out of bounds. Fitzke would say after the game, "I don't know where that Alabama defensive back came from." In all great college football careers, there are a handful of plays that define a coach's personality and philosophy. McNeil's play did that for Coach Bryant. "It was," said secondary coach Bill Brother Oliver, quote, "one of the greatest individual efforts I've ever seen. I mean, ever." On 3rd and goal at the 1, Alabama stopped Chuck Fusina. Fusina anxiously searched where the ball was. "How far is it?" he asked Marty Lyons. "About a foot," said Lyons. "You better pass." Looking for a Penn State quarterback in the eye, everyone knew that Paterno was not going to pass the ball. From the beginning of his career, Coach Bryant had believed the importance of stopping an opponent inside the 5-yard line. But what made him great as a coach was his ability to make his players believe that. Quote, "When the opposing team has the ball inside our 3-yard line, they aren't going to score. They can't score. They must not score. If a team believes this, it's almost impossible for the offense to score," unquote. Well, the two teams lined up for it on 4th down. Murray Legg yelled, "Gut check." Byron Braggs would later say, It was an excitement in the huddle. We were telling each other, this is Alabama football. This is what Coach Bryant is all about and what he taught us. This one moment, what we worked for, all those summers sweating in the lower gym workouts, it was all worth it. Well, Fusina did not take Marty Lyons' advice. They ran it up the middle. The goal line stand from the Bama defense stood as the most famous play in Crimson Tide history and sealed the deal as Keith Jackson proclaimed the greatest bowl game I ever saw, unquote. Those, my friends, are the bare facts. You know, when I coached, it's hard to bring in subs all the time, especially in a close game. But, there's times when you get the feeling that you just need a spark. You need something, and don't be afraid to reach in. I remember the time when I was coaching at Tate High School, and can't remember if it was at Washington or playing Niceville, and we just missed blocking a couple punts. We had a great free safety, Reed Halfacre, but he was 5'9", and his backup, which could have started in most any other high school in the area, was about 6'2", 6'3". And I heard him saying, I think I can block that. So later on in the game, I put him in. Sure enough, he blocks a punt. We go on to win the game, and the unsung player becomes an unsung hero, Tyler Hamlin. Great kid. So don't be afraid to use them. That's our Coach's Corner for the week here on Wednesday night. Hope everybody has a great night. Stay tuned for these great messages from our sponsors. Without them, it just wouldn't be possible. Talk to you soon, everybody. Good night.
There's a reason why Hill Kelly in Pensacola is the #1 selling Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealer between Jacksonville and New Orleans. While other dealers have taken advantage of a competitive market with higher prices, Hill Kelly has discounted prices to the lowest of the year. And Hill Kelly in Pensacola won't surprise you with excessive charges beyond the selling price. Come see why people from Milton, Pace, Foley, Bay Minette, Daphne, Gulf Shores, Mobile, and beyond are driving to Hill Kelly in Pensacola to buy their next new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram. At Hill Kelly, the bottom line price and your satisfaction are what really matter. So before you sign, check the bottom line and make the trip to Hill Kelly in Pensacola to see what true local ownership can do for you. At Hill Kelly Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Highway 29 in Car City, Pensacola. Or shop online 24/7 at hillkellydodge.com. When it comes to bottom line pricing, nobody beats a Hill Kelly deal. Nobody.
Are you riding around in a filthy vehicle? Dirty car no more. Visit Ronnie's Car Wash today to get it shining in no time. They have 3 convenient locations with another coming soon. The unlimited monthly wash packages start as low as $14.95 per month with free vacuums, multi-purpose spray, and towels. Visit them in Gulf Breeze, Navarre, Fort Walton, and soon Crestview. Don't wait, wash today. Be sure to see Ronnie's Car Wash on Facebook to see the latest specials and discounts. You'll be riding and shining in no time. Arbitrium Consulting for all your fencing, landscaping, pressure washing, tree trimming needs. Call 850-483-0350 for your free estimates. Serving Pensacola, Gulf Breeze, Navarre, Fort Walton, Destin, Perdido, Gulf Shores, Foley, and the entire Gulf Coast. Arbitrium Consulting is owner-operated, fully licensed and insured. Call today, 850-483-0350, the official landscaper of Coach's Corner.
Bill, some game, huh?
I haven't really noticed, Paul.
What? The biggest game of the year?
I've been looking over my insurance. Talk about problems I'm trying to figure out.
Well, do what I did. Call the Seiler Agency. They showed me what I needed and what I didn't. They even saved me money. Now, instead of worrying about my insurance, I can worry about the big game.
Contact the Seiler Agency at 476-7443 for all of your insurance needs. Your independent agent for home, auto, boat, RV, commercial, general liability, life, and sound investment strategies. Call 476-7443 today.
So hard to get you in the perfect car. Looking for a better car buying experience? With the Step 1 Advantage from Buick GMC, Fort Walton Beach, and Pensacola, receive no-hassle market-based pricing or incentives by pre-ordering. Looking to sell or trade? Our dedicated team will even come to you. Plus, every vehicle sold at Step 1 supports local charities right in your neighborhood. Experience the Step 1 Advantage at Buick GMC, Fort Walton Beach, and Pensacola today.
My name is Steve Reynolds. I'm the manager and owner of Cordova Lanes, and we help keep your mind out of the gutter. Cordova Lanes is part of the community of Pensacola. Being here for 43 years, we've entertained more people than any other bowling center in the city. We sell fun for a living. Cordova Lanes is located at 2111 Airport Boulevard in Pensacola, behind Cordova Mall. Come on out and see us at Cordova Lanes Bowling Center. Thank you.